Hello, I am on a young mare today called Cody. She's only a 5-year-old mare, and I am going to be starting to educate her how to do flying changes. And I thought it would maybe just be nice for you to see a session of maybe how I would start to educate a horse how to do the flying change. Because obviously I've done the flying changes tutorial on Mr. President, but I do feel still people could struggle with their horse, not be able to do it as good as him, and how do they get to that sort of end goal. So hopefully this might help a little bit. As I said, she's only a 5-year-old mare. She's probably only been broken in about 6 months, but she has had a very good start in life. I bought her from a friend of mine in Scotland who's done an excellent job in breaking her in, and she's already quite well balanced for her age. So I feel now she's ready to start to learn how to do the flying changes. And the last couple of weeks I've just been starting to try to get one or two, and now and again I can get one. She's slowly starting to understand it, sometimes not. But I'd like to just talk you through how I would first start to educate a horse. Now I think if you've watched the Mr. President one, I think I said I would put a pole down here in the corner, and it encourages them to get a little bit of elevation in the stride and becomes a lot more easier to be able to do the change. Also, you can have it on a little bit of an angle so that basically we'll be cantering towards the wall, that the horse kind of knows she's to go right. If I'm coming left to right, and also that way, she knows going there that she's going to be going left. So already you're simplifying it, you're making it easier for her to understand, right, I'm going to be asking you some signals, we'll get some elevation in the jump, and we're going to be going right. So already it encourages them on the front legs, if you like, to land whichever way we're going, because they know we're going that direction. It's very important what you're doing with your legs. So as I said before with Mr. President, whichever rein you're going, if I'm coming to the left one, I want to be coming, want to see a nice distance at the pole, and then with my right leg, round about 3 strides away, start getting energy with this leg, energy, 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 over the pole. I want to open my hand, outside leg, which is hopefully going to encourage her onto the right lead. So let's give that a go and just see how we get on. So a nice bit of energy in the canter. Okay, right leg, right leg, right leg, left leg. And it just becomes a little bit easier to start to do it. Good, good. So maybe do it once more both ways. Okay, good. She's kind of getting the hang of it straight away already. Now I have done it a couple of times before, so it's not completely alien to her. But I'm really happy with just how she's doing that. And plus, I'm keeping doing the correct aids that I am going to be using for when the pole's not there. So you can't just solely rely on the pole, you know, you've still got to ask her properly. And then maybe I'm going to just try, because that's nice now, I might just try one on her own. So again, I'm going to circle here, I'm going to go to the wall, and I'm nearly going to just try and leg yield her with the right leg to the wall. Again, when I get to the wall, okay, so we've got quite a lot of energy there behind, and she's kind of anticipated it and done it, but that's good. So maybe I can be a little bit less with my leg. But again, same aids, left leg, sit tall. Oh, that was rubbish. So it's okay, I might just go and do that one again. Now, basically I kind of didn't really ask her enough that time. I felt the time before I asked her too much and I kind of got a bit of a buck. So I kind of asked her a bit less and it wasn't really enough. I didn't really get her collected in her canter. So ride forward, think. Now close the canter, sit her up, sit her up. Okay. She kind of done the change and collapsed, but good, she got the idea. Let's try and get one or two nicer ones just to finish. Okay, and then she didn't change behind, but again, it's all part of it. We'll maybe just stop and go and do that one again, just so that we're not always going the same, left and right. Right, so leg yield to the wall with the outside leg. We're at the wall, ask for the change. Okay, and it didn't happen again, so take your time, give her a minute. Don't get frustrated, think, right, she's done them a few times and now she's not doing them. What am I doing wrong? I'm getting a bit complacent in actually thinking, yeah, she can just suddenly do them. So break it down again, think, right, how can I help her understand more? I can turn a bit earlier, leg yield more to the wall, wait a little bit more to the corner. When I ask a bit better with my legs and sit her up that she doesn't fall into the change. So think about it, think what you can do better, think what you can improve on, and then go and try it again. Right, so think what you're doing, turn a bit earlier. Right leg, keep the connection, sit tall. Okay, not too bad. Could be better. Let's do two more. And you've got to sit tall with your upper body that when you put your leg on, they don't run. Okay, so maybe sometimes you think, right, okay, she's kind of understanding that, what I'm asking there, and she's getting a little bit more, oh, get off, no, don't use your legs so much, and she's kind of kicking out. So, okay, sometimes, especially when they're young, don't overdo it, you know. Like, don't just think, right, I'm going to get her to do flying changes today, you know, and then she has to do them, you know. It's not like that, you know. It can take months and months for a horse to actually really finally get it. You've got to just take your time, be patient, you know, and if you feel that they're getting a bit angry about it or that, you know, go away, leave it for a session or two, and then maybe just come back to it. And maybe just to finish, I want to get that one right to left a little bit better. If I can get that nice today, then I'm kind of happy, so that I feel that I've made an improvement and it's in a nice way before I finish. It's not too bad, not too bad. Good. Okay, so do I think it's perfect? No. Can it be better? Absolutely. But is she understanding what we're wanting? Yes. Sometimes she's anticipating it, doing it too early. I'm sometimes asking too much with my leg or not enough. So, but overall, she is doing the flying changes and understanding what I want in not too bad a way. Is it completely relaxed and within the rhythm? No. But that will get better. I am actually really happy that, you know, she's understanding it. The poles really help start to educate the horse. So I think that's a nice way to just kind of start them. And and start the education of how to do the flying change, and hopefully that's going to help you out a lot.